Okay, let's move on to the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. They are the second. They're the second most successful side, like I said at the beginning of the tournament. They won this tournament 2 years ago against Egypt. I think
Yeah,
Egypt have gone to the finals like two times now.
and I'm
Strangely
failed to win
enough,
it.
and they failed to win it. Unlike in the early 2000s when they went to the final in 2001, 2002, 2002, 2003, 2002, 2006, 2008, and they won it in a row. Um, let's see. What do you think the indomitable Lions of Cameroon will bring? You know, the Cameroon side having Eto'o as the head of the FA, I think there's been a lot of controversy over time, especially with the issue of Song and Onana and the battle, the battle Samuel Eto'o also had with the government as well. There've been issues left, right, center. But do you think they will put aside those issues and come with the A game to this tournament?
I think they should. Let's be realistic. I think they should. Uh, to be sincere with you, Samuel Eto'o has been under scrutiny for a very long time. His personal life as well, starting from the fact that his child just sued him to court for lack of paying his parental dues. His issues with the FA, a lot of the board are fighting against him. Some of the state FAs, like the Accord, are also having a go at him. His demeanor and his behavior outside the first square game has been in question. But there's one thing that he has always done, to be sincere with you, is bring success. Under his, don't forget, they won the bronze medal of the African Cup of Nations under his tutelage in a tournament where nobody gave him a chance. Where it was the Vincent Abakashi, remember? I think it was it 2 years
Yeah.
ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Exactly.
nobody, a
So,
very young team, a very young team. That was one of the youngest
very young
Cameroonian teams
team.
that have won the Nations Cup.
Exactly. Also, they went to the World Cup and beat Brazil. The first thing to
Yeah,
do so in a very, very, very long time.
exactly.
Despite the dispute between the coach Song and Onana, which they finally decided to bury their hatchets and decided to work together. From what we hear, I think they've got a fairly good team that can go a bit far. There's two question marks for me about their ability to go ahead and get the trophy. To be sincere, a lot of questions to be answered, a lot of questions and answers. I'll use that way. But see, there's hope. First of all, I see no reason why. First of all, I must call it out. Why Onana would have to stay back at Man United until the game against Spurs. Imagine him playing a game on the 14th for against Spurs, and Cameroon's first game is on the 15th. So how would he be able to fly and get there before time? So that means automatically he'll be out of the first game. He ruled out of the first game of the competition. I don't know how the FA and Man United had to get into that situation where this plan should have been released a week or two before the tournament
That's
began.
for me. That's poor management on the United side.
Exactly. No
Um,
matter what they're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to defend, whether it's number one position or what. For a tournament as big as, and this is why they will look down the AFCON. And then people like Klopp will make such statement about the AFCON. Because the club can hold
exactly.
you back to days even after the start on the 13th. And if you play for the club on the 14th, a player who has registered for that tournament, it is shambolic. So I tell you, they've been poor management from the top to bottom. I do not believe, repeat, put that in a big capital letter. I do not believe in the management of Rigabek Song. He has no prior experience to coach a nation as big as the the WW Lions of Cameroon. He was just as a coach at the cadet level, and then because of I think a friendship with the Song, he's been pulled up to the top. And since he's been there, it is from one catastrophe to the other, from one issue to the other.
Exactly.
Look at the World Cup qualifier. Look at the AFCON. They stumbled. They stumbled to qualify. Even the World Cup, they had to, they were clutching on straws onto those late goals by Otoko Ekampi, far away in Algeria. Remember, where there was an issue of
Yeah,
whether it was match fixing or not. Remember, so I think
exactly.
question mark on the coaching ability of Burkina Faso. I will be sincere. I do not think he's got the let's say the technical know-how, if I use that word, to manage a team as big as Cameroon, who has got players playing in top leagues in Europe. But who am I? Imagine a
Exactly.
coach who is sending a coach out of the team because of his play from the back in modern day
Yeah,
football.
when you look at their last match, especially the last match they played against Libya, they drew against a Libya side, a
Imagine,
very Libya side
and
away. So I
even look at
really don't
even, even the
understand
win
why.
they got at home in the last game they played last before this African competition, you would
Yeah,
realize, let's be sincere, you would realize that they struggled to win. They scored a goal late in that game by another Vincent Barker, must call his name, late in that game to ensure they won that game by 2 goals to them. So
Yeah,
I keep saying
three goals to nil.
exactly. So I'm not
Against
missing.
against
I'm not
against a whole Mauritius as
exactly.
well.
They
Against
struggled
Mauritius.
at home against
Yeah, at
Mauritius.
home. Yeah, yeah.
They scored 2 early goals in the first half, and they let go in the 90 minutes to ease the tension. So I might be sincere. I might be sincere. Um, I don't think Cameroon has got the right coaching crew to take them to the AFCON. But like I said, we've seen bad coaches find a way to, they will crawl. They will crawl and crawl and crawl their way to the to the title. And I know they will tell you it's the end that justifies the means. But I still have a lot of question mark on the coaching team. But for the squad, I think they've got some good players. Clinton Ng, Vincent Baka, Kautoko Ekambi, Nkundu, Ezabo Ngiza, Onana. This guy also has returned back to the families on Doha, the keeper who was there when they last won the African Cup of Nations, the cousin of Onana. So, fingers crossed, they've got a good team. 27-man squad is quite impressive.